Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Mizzou Esports Twitch stream. We've got some Valorant here today, Mizzou versus St. Clair in the NECC. I am Paladino once again, and it's another familiar face to my right, Mr. Blake. How you doing today?
I'm back.
You
again.
are. We both are.
Yeah. I love casting, man.
Of course, we
and
all do.
I also I know some of the guys at St. Clair, even though this is the academy team. Pretty good friends with their manager, so this would be a fun game and a fun little DM banter after the game, I'm sure, because this should be a pretty close match. I mean, St. Clair's a strong team, and Mizzou has not been performing up to our standards as of late. So, hopefully Mizzou can kind of bring it back, show us, what kind of team they really are. But St. Clair Academy is not going to be an easy opponent to beat.
Yeah, definitely not. I mean, this Mizzou team has had some really high highs, but as of late, it's been not as many of those as we may have liked. But we'll have to see if Mizzou can turn things around here on our first map of the day, which will be Sunset. You can see the agents locked in now as we head into our first pistol round. The Viper wall coming through, and Conch looking for an angle as Ponder will make his way forward and find one and immediately gets one. Piggy grabs another for himself here on the same side as Mizzou approaches. Ponder looking for another one. That's two for his Rays. Looking for more. Piggy immediately going to plant the spike. How about three for Ponder? Why not make it a fourth as he looks for more? The last member of St. Clair is going to walk here, approaching B now, and Ponder not quite able to claim the four-piece here in the pistol round. It'll be Panda who grabs it instead, but a very dominating first round win. It's just one round, but good way to set the tempo.
Definitely very dominant there. Ponder not skipping a beat at all, just runs in with that first blood and then just keeps going, goes through the smoke. Bit of a questionable push, I will say, but he got lucky with the timing. I mean, we did see last game, I do remember Zella doing that a couple times, and it kind of cost us some rounds. So I like to see Ponder very confident, but I want to see this team playing smart as well. Playing smart, but with with confidence as well.
Yeah, most definitely. And the confidence is certainly there from Ponder here to start, as he's got some nice money in his pocket, picking up this Vandal here on just round 2. Mizzou holding angles here now, waiting to push in as you can see the side of St. Clair starting to move forward as well. No action here just yet. Most players playing this one a lot slower than we saw in our first round of combat, but Zella immediately takes down the chamber as the wall from the St. Clair Viper will fall, and they'll continue looking for more. There's lots of people in this smoke, and Zella will find that out soon enough as Canadian grabs one for himself. Panda, Ponder, and Conch all going to make their way onto B site, and Panda will quickly plant the spike. In the smoke is a few members of St. Clair. The flash coming through, but it won't find anyone, and Panda will fall to the St. Clair Viper. Conch looking for one, not going to find him just yet as Ponder claims one on the other side. There's a Vandal on the ground. Ponder will fall to the St. Clair Sky. Looking for more now as just two members left standing, Piggy and Conch, the last two to defend this spike here on B site. The flash coming through. Conch will dodge that one and not get full blinded, and is just attempting to save this spike here now as St. Clair has to move in if they want to try to get this round win. Conch still looking, grabs one initially, but cannot grab the last one as it's just Piggy left alive trying to defend the spike. The smoke coming through as he's just going to spray into it now, grabbing one, and he gets them both! A clutch from Piggy to save the spike and give Mizzou the round win.
Yeah, Piggy didn't think that was that cool. He's just like, another day in the life of Piggy.
I thought it was cool.
I mean, he's just like, no, it's simple. I mean, I got this, guys. We almost throw the eco round. No, I got it. I'm Piggy. And yeah, great round there from Piggy. It was looking a little sketch there. I mean, Zella, he had a good lurk initially, but I think just not aware that, on eco rounds, these teams are going to push. They are going to try to find those timings. And that's exactly what St. Clair did. But we clean it up and go to the bonus. Yeah,
most definitely. Mizzou with an early lead here to start, but into the bonus, hoping to keep things rolling. Rifles in hand for most, but just a Sheriff in Piggy's arsenal at the moment, as Conch immediately grabs one as the St. Clair Omen will fall. Panda peeking around that corner with the Sheriff as well, and Mizzou will continue to make their way around looking for Or you can see most moving their way onto A site. They'll find the chamber watching by his lonesome. This Viper's wall has come down already. Only Conch watching near mid now as the remaining 4 members of Mizzou make their way forward. As some shots coming through, they'll drop the wolf from Panda as Zella will fall on the opposite side. Ponder is going to take down this chamber, but now St. Clair has made all their members head near A site. Canadian right behind this wall. We'll look for one. Take down Piggy, but Ponder will get it in response. Just under 30 seconds now, as it's just Ponder with 5 health. He's going to get healed up here by the Sky from Panda and look to try and plant here in this 3v. They find one, but quickly both Jello and Chillin take down Ponder and Panda, so the bonus will not go in Mizzou's favor. Just 2-1 now.
Yeah, Mizzou's 3 rounds in a row now have got that opening pick, which has kind of given them some more freedom across the map. But yeah, couldn't pick it up at the end there. I think Ponder, you know, I don't know if they knew that both the St. Clair members were there, but he could have invested that Raze ultimate, the showstopper, to maybe get that round. But it's just not an investment that Mizzou is willing to take. And I think they're going to want to take that Raze ult towards B this round because it has been a little weak so far.
Yeah, certainly some options here for Mizzou, especially with that showstopper, like you mentioned, allows for some creative playmaking. A quick flash going to come through from Mizzou as they'll walk on in, all very aggressively pushing here into B site. Piggy's going to throw one smoke down. Quickly goes Ponder. He's looking for something. Fires one and gets the Viper in the smoke, looking for another as he gets the quick pick onto the Omen. That's 2 fast ones for Mizzou. We'll throw the nade the other way, and now St. Clair's got to try to make their way in a 5v3 situation. The spike is already down thanks to the efforts of Ponder. Some shots coming through, but they're not going to find anything just yet. Panda with access to just one flash. Is the bot still available for Ponder? Unfortunately, the chamber comes through and takes him down, so Flash comes down. They're looking for more now, but Panda will drop quickly, as will Conch, and now Jello has claimed 2 right away. It's just Piggy left alive as well. Excuse me, just Zella, and unfortunately he will fall. So a big round there from St. Clair on the retake onto B site, and they even us up at 2-2.
Yeah, that was not a good post plant for Mizzou. The positioning was not great at all. I feel like they should have maybe taken aggression more towards spawn there, push out of B site, because it's just really hard to hold that site, it seems. And Ponder was ready to go, but you know, Panda's flash was just not great for it, and I think he flashed his teammate, so a bit rough there. I think you know, still kind of working out some of the you know, not so great, not so clean portions of this attack side for Mizzou, but Ponder on the Guardian, I think, is going to be the key to this round. He's been getting these opening kills, these first bloods, but the team's got to find a way to close it out after that.
Yeah, they're going to keep looking as they'll make their way near A site now, walking up the wall. The chamber on the opposite side of this smoke, but the Viper's wall will inevitably go down. Is Panda going to send the wolf near one? The chamber will quickly take down Panda. Zella gets one in response with his Sheriff, but the Guardian's still in the hands of Ponder, as Mizzou needs to make a decision here on where they're going to go. They'll start to make their way onto A. And a quick shot from Ponder takes down Canadian on the Raze. He'll fire the bot into the smoke, and it won't find anyone just yet, as the Sky ult does come through from St. Clair. Will not track anyone just yet. There's the Viper's wall coming down as well, and Mizzou going to begin to rotate on over to B. They know Conch has been watching this side the entire time and has not seen a soul just yet. St. Clair most likely knows better. You can see the Viper the first to move on this rotation over to B site, as the Omen and the Sky will make their way down as well. Satchel Charge will speed things up just a little bit, as Ponder quickly gets one with that Guardian, and Zella will plant the spike. The smoke blocking one entrance here for Mizzou, and the other smoke will finally fall as the spike has gone down. Mizzou does have the man advantage, 3-2 here now. Both members of St. Clair near the top side of B site, but watching these very far back angles as the smoke will come through onto the spike here from Piggy. Flash comes down from the St. Clair sky. Remember, it's just a Vandal now in hands for Piggy, and at Guardian still for Ponder, but he falls to Jello. Zella gets one, Zella gets two. As it got a little dicey there near the end, but a nice thrifty win for Mizzou as they retake the lead.
That's one great way to respond there from a tough round loss there from the previous round. Ponder again gets another frag with the Guardian, kind of opens up the map a little bit for his team, and they're able to pivot back towards B, get that post plant. And I think, yeah, that was a better decision there on that post plant. Just play for main, and you know the trades still aren't as clean as we want them to be, but it's a step in the right direction.
Yeah, most definitely. And steps in the right direction are what we need to try and take this first map here. This NECC Legends matchup, and Conch with the op gets a very quick pick. It's been mostly Ponder here in this one, but Conch decides to get his pick on the board. Super Shy will fall to Chillin's Viper, but now Mizzou going to try to make their way forward, and Gelb gets another quick one as well as Ponder will fall. St. Clair going to start backing all the way up as the smoke comes through from the Omen. There's a flash out from Panda trying to find something. The shot from the operator will not land. Mizzou continuing to look for more here as Piggy cannot find his shots. Chillin grabs another one. It's just Conch as well as Panda here, and now Conch falls. The shot from the op won't go, and the Sheriff not enough. 9 health in a dream is Panda in a 1 versus 4. So no health bars on the side of St. Clair, and he quickly gets one, but being on 9 health is definitely not going to make this easy as he gets pincered, and it's Chillin who picks up 3 in round number 6.
Oh, that's so rough, man. Losing another thrifty there. They're just trading these thrifties back and forth now, and now it's a 3-3 scoreline. Again, Mizzou keeps getting those opening frags, but they're just not able to trade out like they're supposed to. And I think that's been a common issue over these past few weeks here is they're doing the beginning things right. Their early rounds are looking pretty good, but they just crumble, and you know somebody just gets a crazy shot, then it just falls apart from there.
Let's play.
So
Tour de Force will come through here from Conch. Zella tries to take down the bot. That is some big damage here on Conch, and he will pick up 1 as Canadian falls here, and Panda does have the ability to heal Conch up just a little bit now as he gets his chamber back up to full. The Tour de Force with 4 shots left in the chamber, and the Sky ultimately down as well. They're going to continue to push their way forward. Ponder making his way here through this hallway into A as he will get stunned up by the Wolf from the St. Clair Sky, but we'll just wait this one out and continue to make his way forward. There goes the flash, but he only gets 1. Super Shy gets it back as Ponder's the one who falls. They're going to look for more behind this box now as it's traded 1 for 1. Super Shy going down, but Panda grabbing the other. Conch with another one. With that Tour de Force, and now 3 members alive for Mizzou. It's just this Viper left standing, and they found that location. They're going to look for something as now Piggy is the one who gets on the board. It's another thrifty for Mizzou as they take another slim advantage, but it's been back and forth so far.
dude, I can't take this. It's a thrifty every round, man. Yeah, and here comes the timeout. Okay, good. I think both teams kind of need this timeout, honestly, because whatever they're doing right now is just not working. Like, because normally when you have better guns, you win more often. But all logic is just out the window right now. So I think teams need to kind of go back to the drawing board here. But I think Mizzou, they're getting these opening frags again, and I think it's the Conch op or Ponder just going in. So they got to get that, and then they got to just clean up these post plans, honestly.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you kind of said it earlier in one of our last rounds that they're starting out these rounds very, very good with some very early picks. We've seen them, like you said, from Conch and Ponder. Conch, especially after picking up the op and then the Tour de Force. But now, like you said, it's been, this game could be a lot more different if you just play with your advantage a little bit later into the round.
Yeah.
But instead, it's just 4-3 now, and hoping to try to build something up before we get to the swap in a few rounds. and Mizzou goes on to the defense. But our timeout should be up here very, very soon. Like we said, a slim lead for Mizzou against St. Clair in the NECC Legends Division here on map number 1. Back in to map number 1 here now, round number 8. Mizzou looks to try to build more of an advantage. And twos, two
Find
on
the
start.
weak point
Ever since
and
then,
break it.
back and forth, back and forth. Mizzou
They are so dead.
Once again with this operation as and for this angle so the side can't see anything through the smoke.
Yeah.
Push his look.
It's just a it's unfortunate for Conch because he has the op and there's just infinite smokes on B because when there's no Omen smoke, there's the Viper wall, and there it goes. And when there's no Viper wall, there's the Omen smoke, and they just recharge perfectly, so it's just always covered. But they're going to go in another way.
Nightmares over.
For Potter to start this round very on to B. Keep pushing. Cannot find it. Piggy will fall. Potter gets it back. That's 3 for Ponder's raise. Panda gonna plant the spike here.
One enemy remaining.
Now from Ponder. Just the sky alive. Pond picks it up with the op. Another big round from Ponder as he takes the playmaking into his own hands and makes it happen for Mizzou.
Yeah, Ponder just finds an opening and just sends it. Great showstopper there from Ponder. Usually it's his aim that makes him such a deadly force, but the showstopper has been great so far. 2 for 2 on kills for it. So great job from Ponder. Gets 3 on the entry there, and then it's just impossible for St. Clair to retake. That's more of what I want to see. But hey, SCC has 4 sheriffs.
That's true.
And the way this game has been going, that's pretty scary.
Yeah.
Quivering.
Chillin have taken down Super Shy and Ponder, the ops. Great shot from Connor. Takes down the St. Clair up. He's looking
One enemy remaining.
2 for Mizzou's in-game lead. Looking for some more. Not exactly what
He's still learning. He's still learning. Okay, he just did the role swap a couple weeks ago.
It's all good. It's all good. Mizzou gets the round win after Continent's another shot with that.
Yeah, great round there. The sheriffs were scary again. It was a 4v3 at one point. There was a nade kill and a sheriff kill, but Mizzou just come out on top. Conch with some great op shots. Really, Ponder and Conch usually the ones leading this team, getting the opening frags, getting the kind of frags that open up the map, and that's exactly what's been happening. And you just hope that Ponder just keeps on pushing in and gets those kills as he always does.
Shadows traveling.
Heal up, squad.
Mizzou looking to build
Hawk out.
up their advantage. That flash comes through.
Spike down mid.
Zella get one apiece to give Mizzou the advantage here. To start, they'll continue looking for more. Most of Mizzou's members here hanging.
Cover going out.
The flank here is he's going to walk inside the bomb. The outshot will not land. Not yet from Conch. One in the smoke.
Trap destroyed.
His flash comes through.
Mizzou just
Operator.
has to play patient here and just wait for Ponder.
One enemy remaining.
I have the spike.
Last player standing. Spike down mid.
Op, and now it is an op versus op battle with this spike falling here.
30
in
seconds left.
mid. Chamber ability
I have the spike.
is available for both the op, and now it's Meta who takes him down. It was Collins to get all those early operator kills, but this time around.
Ooh, yeah, this is a tough timing there from Conch. I feel like he should have known that that could have been a possibility that the op would be there. Maybe jiggle it a little, but New meta just not missing right there. Good round though from both sides. Both sides are going to come in with the full buy here. SEC though on a lot of half armors there, trying to go maybe the Fnatic route. But yeah, the Viper Spit is online for Zella, which I think Mizzou's going to try to play into. You just can't die on the Slurk here.
Available for Zella. As Piggy gets one with
My ult's ready.
himself. The ult ore will give Ponder the showstopper once more. See if there's more playmaking to be had as Mizzou hasn't tried to approach anywhere in the yet. Conch, despite falling in that last round, has picked up another op for himself, and he's watching here through mid, looking for the quick peek to come through. They're not, I think they know he's watching the angle, or at least that he could be there, so they will quickly peek that one out. Fortunately,
Welcome to my world.
Here from Zella. As Panda will start the plan. The smoke and Panda going to get
Spike planted.
looking for more
Here.
is Mizzou as Panda is watching the angles with the rest of the squad. Op shots coming in from both sides. Conch watching this angle before SCC would have to move into the Viper's pit, but this spike is slowly but surely continuing to go here for Mizzou. Panda just going to spray in through the smoke and quickly finds the enemy Sky. Will throw a flash for himself as well, and they're just going to try to make their way out of the range of this spike, giving themselves another round win. 7-4 once this spike blows up. And he gets the kill as well. Great shot from Panda to not only
Last round
he gets rid of the op too, which is very nice.
Oh yeah, that's really huge there. Now St. Clair does not have that op available, and I don't think they have. Yeah, they don't have the Tour de Force available either. They're 3 off of that, so just completely gets rid of the op out of that equation. And now SEC has only got a Vandal and a Stinger, a Sheriff, really, and just some SMGs. So Mizzou's definitely got a huge advantage going into this round. They also have the Sky ult available, and SEC last round just kind of dumped that for no reason, and now Mizzou has it, so big advantage for Mizzou here.
Yeah, we're going to see Panda use it right away here onto B side and finds a couple, as he'll throw out with that Sky Q as well. They'll look for some more here as Piggy immediately picks up the Viper from SCC and drops that spike down as well. Mizzou getting plenty of quick picks here in these rounds as Conch takes down the opposing chamber. New meta falls to the hands of Connor. Conch make it 2 as he takes down Canadian, looking for more. The flash going to be thrown by the Sky. The jump peek means that the operator shot won't land just yet. He fires one through the smoke but cannot find it. Will fall to the Stinger from Grub. Now, first one to fall for Mizzou. Panda picks up the opposing Sky. Make it 2 as he takes down the Omen as well. So Mizzou grabbing another win that makes it back-to-back here before this side swap. Gives them an 8-4 lead.
We know what we're doing.
Yeah, really good half there from Mizzou. I think a couple rounds there, they definitely wanted to go their way, make it more like a 10-2 half, but definitely still a very strong half and very well played on the attack. I mean, this is, especially in those last few rounds there, that's the kind of Mizzou I'm used to seeing, right? Early aggressive pushes, getting the first blood, pushing on a site, playing a very conditioned post plant. That's what I like to see, and hopefully they bring that same confidence and energy into their defense half. And what I hope to see is just some aggressive defender plays here from Mizzou, where they go out, try to get one, and then go back and play the advantage.
Yeah, that's what we're hoping for as this pistol round comes through. Conch is immediately going to be taken very, very low, but not out just yet as the bot comes through. Ponder cannot find the opposing raises. Canadian gets one. There's lots of members here on A side, and Gub and Canadian have already picked up a couple. It's now just Piggy and Zella try and salvage this first round after the swap. Piggy gonna peek onto one, fire some shots out, but not gonna find any targets just yet. Has the smoke. Super Shy will fall on the opposite side, and now they can just run at him as it's a flawless from St. Clair. They bring us to 8-5.
Yeah, it was unfortunate. The Boombot spotted out Ponder, and I think he still could have got the kill there because the raise was low, but he's like, I'm dead. didn't really go for it. But yeah, Mizzou gonna be on the eco round going into this next round here. But as we've seen in this match, it doesn't really matter what guns you have at this point. So the investment there from Canadian in that Phantom is interesting. Actually, 2 Phantoms. So they're investing very heavily in this round. Mizzou can take a couple rifles. Might get a little dicey.
Yeah, but unfortunately, it's a quick SMG that takes down Ponder. Piggy will get one with his classic, and so does Zella. They'll be taken down to about 31 health, but will get healed up by Panda here. Now all the way up back to full as they're going to make their way across over to B. St. Clair going to begin to push this way as well. Just the Viper for SCC will continue to watch here near A site. Mizzou looking to find some more, but they certainly know that they are behind in terms of economy. Starting the Jiggle Peak now, that gives Panda plenty of information, at least knowing one is over here near mid, and now it'll be St. Clair continuing to move forward here towards B. Conch watching these angles as best as he can, but not going to find anyone just yet. It's SCC all moving as a unit. Mizzou still with 4 members, but certainly at a disadvantage in terms of weapons, and that's the power of the Phantom. As now Conch does have this angle. Will not find what he's looking for. The SMG doing too much. His new meta will plant
Spike planted.
here on to B, and now Zella has got to make his way over to this site. Panda going to quickly walk through the smoke. It does have a decent angle, but this corner is certainly risky for him to walk through. He'll throw one flash. Not going to land quite yet as he throws another one. He is in the smoke looking for something. Charges in valiantly, but not going to find what he's looking for. It's just Zella, the last one alive, at a 1 versus 3. Gets one, but cannot find another as Chillin picks up 3 in that round, brings St. Clair within 2, 8-6.
Yeah, that was looking a little dicey there because Mizzou got a couple kills there, but I think it might have been worth it to actually go for those guns because they had, a 4v3 advantage and they could have got the weapons as well, but Panda just had a classic, trying to just jiggle that with a classic, just gets taken down. Conch with the headhunter, close range is pretty rough, so just really tough there trying to bring that back, but Mizzou is going to have the full buy this round, but SEC, they got a couple rifles to work with.
Yeah, SEC with some rifles. They do have a short and a ghost, however, as well, but certainly not incredibly weak. Ponder going to pick up one right away, but will fall to the chamber of SCC. One shot coming through, and Panda's got to make his way out. He'll head back into the smoke from Piggy's Omen. Now, with Vandal in hand, it's going to be one handed over to Piggy, as he's got another smoke to play with now as this wall has fallen. Panda will move along with his, to head over to his team on to B site. Conch will continue to stay near A as this Viper's wall comes through from Zella. They'll look for more. Mizzou currently, again, 4-3 is the advantage, but we've seen these not work out as they're hoping here as of late. You can see St. Clair, middle of your map. They're making their way over to A, and Mizzou hopefully recognizes that something has gone awry. And St. Clair kind of just stuck in mid here, not committing over to A. They're going to finally make their way onto B. Panda will watch one angle over onto A, but it's St. Clair all moving as 3, and Piggy's got a great spot here for it now. Gets one, looking for some more, but cannot find it. New Meta picks up one, but Zella grabs another. Zella will fall, however, and now it's just Panda alive, and they do have enough time to get the plant off. He throws one flash, has access to one more, as well as this wolf. The healing does no good for him now. Unable to use it. Here comes the wolf, and that scout will fall. The flash comes through from the SCC sky, and now he has fallen. And Mizzou still with Conch as he finally makes his way over to B. Just looking for the defuse as Panda will get the first half and Connor will grab the second. It's a defender's win for Mizzou.
Well played for Piggy, getting a nice couple kills there. Mizzou's very aware of what St. Clair was doing that round. You saw Piggy holding a very non-traditional angle there towards spawn, but Panda was all the way back in defender spawn, just holding. He kind of knew where St. Clair was, gave all the info for his team. So great job there from Mizzou, not really leaving anything up to chance. And they're going to have full rifles going in this next round, but not any ults to work with on either side here. So just some rifles.
Yeah, still another round or two to work with before we get those ultimates online. We've seen that Raze ult be very impactful, primarily for Mizzou, but it could certainly change the tides of things for St. Clair. Conch immediately going to grab one as he heads back into the wall from Zella on the Viper. Some shots coming through from Panda will not find their mark as Chillin takes him down, and Gub grabs another one as Conch is the second to fall for the Tigers. They're going to continue looking for more here. 4-3. Mizzou now down to their last two as Piggy has fallen. Zella and Ponder are the last ones left on the map. You can see Zella looking for one. Has the smoke down as well, but he is down to about 32 health. Gonna just fire some spray here through the smoke. Not able to find anything yet. Ponder is on a great flank here, though. If Zella can simply stall as he immediately takes down Chillin, looking for some more, but not going to find his targets just yet. Waiting for these angles. Zella with some great trigger control, but cannot find that last one onto the Omen, but does tag him a few times. The spike will get planted, and now it is a 1-for-1. Ponder certainly with the health advantage, but needs to find a proper angle as to not immediately fall here, as he's heard some shots come through from the Omen. The smoke comes down as well. The satchel charge will send him past this wall. Has a grenade. Drops that one in. Won't find its target just yet, but a great shot from Ponder. That's what he's known for, and he lives up to his name here. Now another defuse will come through, and Mizzou takes a 10-6 lead.
Man, that's such a huge round there from Ponder. That clutch almost went the wrong way there. He heard the Omen teleport there and almost messed up the timing, but yeah, he's able to pick that one up. Also really well played from Zella there. He made a lot of noise going at one place, and then he moved around, repositioned, and then he had a nice kill there. So great job from the boys. And that was a huge round, bringing it to 10-6, getting a little bit of a lead there, and that's something we could work with. Yeah,
most definitely. I mean, you kind of talked about it in that last round, especially. We saw Ponder's flank really come in nice from that backside through their spawn, and just needing Zella to kind of buy time with the smoke. Saw the toxin going low, but you said it made a lot of noise on one side, moved to the other, then he had a great angle. So once Ponder picks up one, they try to move through. He's got exactly what he's looking for, but Mizzou certainly within striking distance now of grabbing map number 1.
For sure. I think, just Ponder, he has been definitely leading the charge here. Just keep him hot. I say it every time. If Ponder's on, the team is on. So he also kind of controls the morale for the team a lot of the time too. So yes, I think the boys are doing good. Just keep on keeping on, and bring this to map 2.
Yeah, that's what we're looking for. I mean, you talked about Ponder oftentimes kind of being the energy for this team. I'll plug him real quick. He streams on Twitch. He was streaming their game last weekend. Ponder Val. I think Ponder Val _ on Twitch.
Yes, Ponder Val _.
He had some POV streams. There were some pretty fun games to watch. He was popping off in those games too. So check him out. But for now, you can watch him play live here on the Mizzou Esports Twitch channel as Mizzou looks to take down map number 1 against St. Clair. We head into round number 17 as the tour de force will come through from the chamber. Not sure how many of their ults are online. We'll have to wait and see. The Viper's Pit is an option here for Zella, but not one he's willing to use just yet. You can see how hard St. Clair is stacking here on to B. He peeks out from that tour de force, throws down the smoke, and makes it out of there alive for now. The Omen makes his way in as Piggy will look to help his teammate here now. Piggy will still get stunned up, and Zella grabs 2 quickly. Nice work considering the circumstances, as now St. Clair made this very aggressive push and got punished for it, as it's only Conch who has fallen here for Mizzou so far. They know St. Clair still making their way into B. The Sky walking up slowly but surely. Piggy continuing to simply hold this angle, looking for one. Won't find it just yet. Super Shy with his third, and Piggy grabs his first of the round to give Mizzou an 11-6 lead now, close to approaching this map 1 victory.
Great two-piece there from Zella. He actually gets the third on that round. He was 20 HP, and he somehow got 2 just like that. So bit of a choke there from St. Clair Academy, not being able to shut down Zella, but Mizzou does take advantage of that, bringing us, 2 rounds away from victory. And now we have Showstopper, Viper's Pit, and the Tour de Force available for Mizzou. But St. Clair, they also got some ults to work with.
Yeah, lots of options. As Ponder doing the typical the tiles play, and immediately takes down Jello. I believe that was one of their ults. Panda will fall to new meta on the chamber. Ponder spotted 1 going into the market, looking for him now as St. Clair make their way on a B. Finds 1, but drops in response. So just a 1-for-1 here now. Here comes the Tour de Force as Zella will grab 1 for himself. Conch has got a nice angle here, but he's looking for anything he can find here through the smoke. Tour de Force picks up 1 for Conch, looking for some more, but as he heads back into the smoke, Gub will find him. He's the last one left alive for St. Clair, and he will plant here on to B. It is Zella and Piggy here as Piggy just goes in and takes him to about as low as he can get, and Zella finds him quickly. Just needs to defuse now to claim match point here for Mizzou.
Yeah, great round there. Again, Mizzou getting the kills they need. Ponder with a great push out all the way, gets all that info. Here's all of the players rotating. He's only able to get 1, but that info does allow for a couple of rotates to come forward. And yeah, Piggy on the flank as well was great. So yeah, Mizzou just very clean. And as of late here, they only lost in this half the pistol and the round after that. And ever since the bonus, they've been flawless here. Now they've got the op online as well, so it's going to be a very tough Mizzou defense to crack.
Yeah, definitely. And the Viper's Pit still available, not used in that last round for Zella. And this Conch is certainly the specialty of Connor. He will eat the flash from the sky, but not finding anything just yet as Piggy immediately takes down the opposing Omen as Gub falls first for another quick pick. They'll find the chamber as well, and Ponder just going to take him down swiftly. Now, SEC going to move on in. Zella looking for anything, but can't find these shots to land, but they know that 3 have made their way through mid and will continue to walk down. Now, Piggy with his knife out as he will walk with his team to continue to move over. Now, the side of St. Clair will walk over to B as Concha will continue to hold this angle on to A through this Viper's wall. 1 flash comes through. They're going to fire some shots and get a couple dinks, but not going to find any lethal damage just yet. The satchel charge very aggressive, but Ponder makes his way back out onto mid. They know SCC is here with 3 members. Great shots through the smoke mean Panda picks up the enemy raise, but walking into the smoke means Ponder finds his demise. The Sky ult will come down from SCC. Vandal still in hand now as Piggy's got a nice flank, looking for 1. Finds the headshot immediately and will teleport on back to get himself into a better position. Now we can see Jello on the opposite side as the smoke comes through. Piggy gonna walk through the smoke. Just under 10 seconds here now for this spike to be planted, and SCC has only got this Sky to do it as he makes his way on to B. They know it's gonna come down now. Very little time, but it will go down. But so will the Sky. And now the defuse will give Mizzou the map 1 win with some very clean play in those late rounds. There's some dicey ones there. That first half especially was a little scary, but very dominant in that last half.
Yeah, I like Piggy. He was just running in that last round there. He didn't care. He's like, this guy has to plant. So that was funny. But yeah, huge first map there from Mizzou. A nice kind of sigh of relief, you know, considering some of the rough matches against similarly, ranked teams. So great first map there. And what's the next map again?
I'm not going to look up. My phone's on the table. I'll look.
I think it's Haven. Maybe?
It is Haven. Sounds right. I'm going to double check. It is Haven. Yes.
Yeah, it's Haven. Okay.
Haven with Mizzou on defense.
Old Faithful. Faithful. You know, we love Haven. They know what to do on Haven.
Of course.
So I think it's a great map too here from Mizzou. A nice pick. So yeah, let's bring it.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Mizzou with a nice win over SCC on map number 1. Waiting to go on to map number 2, it will be Haven. We're going to go to a quick break right before then, though, so don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Welcome back, everyone, to the Mizzou Esports Twitch stream. Mizzou versus St. Clair Academy. I am Paladino here still with Blake. Mizzou took map 1. We now head on to Haven to hopefully make it a clean 2-0.
Clean 2-0 is exactly what I want. I want to see, you know, Mizzou, they've played this map so many times.
Absolutely, yeah.
I want to see them just play smart, play well, play confident.
That's what we need.
All the normal things, yeah. We don't have Ponder on the Raze anymore, and that's kind of been the thing that's kind of pushed us through these past few matches. So hopefully he's able to do that same magic on Sova. But the thing is, now we got Zella on the Jet, which is the fun part. So he's really good on that. So actually, yes, he is on that. But yeah, looking at the comp from St. Clair, it's a bit interesting. You don't see the Breach, you see a Viper Omen double controller. So definitely very default heavy comp. I think Mizzou has been able to exploit this comp in the past. I forget which match it was, but this Viper wall can be exposed as being a bit fake if Mizzou just runs up and just disrespects it, which is kind of what I hope they do here because, you know, as we can see, St. Clair, they threw that wall, but they are geared up towards a C hit here for this first round.
It'll be the Sova this time around for Ponder. As there go the Viper's wall, and it'll be St. Clair pushing very aggressively here onto C site. Conch with this classic moving in. There goes the smoke down from one. The jet dash forward from St. Clair, and that big stun makes it difficult. Conch will claim 1 as he heads into the smoke, but gets stunned himself, looking for something, but it's Numeta who picks him up, and Chillin takes down Panda as well. Dub will plant very quickly as some shots come out from Ponder's Sheriff. He's looking for something, but the ghost shots take him out relatively quickly as Chillin claims that one. It's just Zella alive on this Jet. Does have access to the dash. It does make it on back. A nice one tap onto 1. Make it 2. This round is certainly going to be hard to win, but you might as well get as many as you can as he'll dash forward looking for some more now. And unfortunately, just too many St. Clair members in that spot, and they'll take the pistol round here on Haven.
Yeah, great C hit there from St. Clair. They got that Sky Dog onto Piggy, so he couldn't really do much in that smoke there. Gets spammed out, and then it's just, you know, once you lose a couple players on site there, it's so hard to hold that C site when the enemy team is collapsing. So Mizzou is going to be pushed onto this eco round here, and St. Clair going for the full buy here. With some Guardians, Vandals, and Bulldogs. But, you know, we did see a lot of Thrifties last game, so I would be surprised if Mizzou's able to work some magic here.
Yeah, we certainly saw plenty of magic on our first map of the day, and now continuing to see if they can make that happen here as to not get in too big of a deficit versus St. Clair. Con's just watching this angle from C, but St. Clair playing very defensive here, at least to start, as they'll move their way towards A with some smokes coming down from the Omen. But Mizzou very heavily stacking here on A as well, fully prepared for anything to come through. The Viper's wall does come down between A and B near mid, as the smoke will come down as well. You can see many members of St. Clair are going to start to move on to A, and despite the deficit in terms of weaponry, this is the angle Mizzou would be hoping for. They'll know they'll at least spot out 1 as they'll take down the shots from the Dog, and Numeta and Canadian immediately pick up a couple. Ponder does get 1 back as he's got this Sova Dart as well, looking for more with this Sheriff, but the SMG and those rifles just too much to bear, as I believe it's just a classic in hand, or excuse me, a Sheriff in hand for Conch. He is going to get 1, however, and we'll see if he can continue to find some more. Only the Omen, not above full health here for St. Clair. Conch going to need to pull a rabbit out of his hat, make some magic happen here if he wants to pull this one off, and might just be a bit challenging as he will not spot the one in the corner, and the Guardian takes him out with ease as St. Clair goes up 2-0.
Not how Mizzou wanted to start this half, but they do have an opportunity here in the bonus round. They are going to invest in that operator. The glass cannon op on Zella there. And that's going to kind of be the key here for Mizzou. Get the op early and try to get those first bloods there. And St. Clair, you know, not a great bonus buy here. Not going to lie, just kind of one Vandal to work with here from Canadian, a Bulldog and a Guardian. So Mizzou also on light armor. So still pretty even bonus, actually.
Yeah, Zella with the op could certainly make some action happen his way as he approaches very, very aggressively into the attacker's spawn from C, just holding this angle, but it's St. Clair playing very heavily towards mid as one smoke comes down from one. Gub starts the plant but immediately stops as Piggy feels like he's got to teleport his way on out of there now. Some shots coming down from Piggy, but it's New Meta picking him up with the Sheriff. The spike goes down from St. Clair as they're going to make their way out here now, and looking for something is Conch. Rifle in hand, but certainly a difficult one to pull off. He's got to watch these corners, but they're definitely difficult corners to watch. There's not much he can do despite going down. Some shots will land from Ponder, but not lethal ones, as Jello only takes a tad bit of damage and takes him out. Super Shy will get one with this operator, at least grabbing one kill, but Mizzou just really not able to get anything they're looking for here at the start of Haven.
Yeah, if St. Clair goes B and plants, they have Killjoy and Viper util, so they can stall at the post plant really long. So what Mizzou needs to do if they're going to want to retake on B or really any of these sites where you can play for the post plant, like C site, is they need some kind of flank here with this comp, right? They need to get the flanks to kind of disrupt that post plant util and at least give them a fighting chance. But you know, Mizzou didn't have the util to push out of garage or out of mid there, so it's just kind of a done round. So they decided to save there, but they do keep the op going in this next round.
Keeping the op certainly feels at least a little bit better, but holding this angle is Alex as he feels like he's got to make his way on out of there now. Does take a tad bit of damage here on this Jet, as now Ponder still Sheriff in hand. Mizzou never really able to catch up, at least so far, to St. Clair. They're going to move many members here up towards A through this smoke. Very coordinated effort now from them. They'll find one as this Jet will come through. Great shot from Panda, claims one, but Zella falls on the opposite end, and Ponder can't find New Meta either. Panda attempts to make it on out, but still, Conch and Piggy alive. Great shots from Panda, gives him one here now. There comes a flash down, but Piggy just immediately falls to his death as Jello is the one who will claim it. Be another stun coming through as the flash comes down. Conch finds one, finds two, looking for some more. Panda's picked up one up in the process as well. So Mizzou takes down everyone from St. Clair. They're going to stop the defuse there for a moment, but will inevitably pick that one up to claim their first round win here on Haven.
Questionable flash, but perfect stun
Yeah.
from Panda. He had to back up there to stun all of hell there, and a perfect double peek there. He's able to get the guy short. Conch is able to get the two down in hell, and Mizzou does pick up that fourth round, and that's a round they really needed because St. Clair was really close to just snowballing this economy, but Mizzou is going to have another rifle buy and another op, so they've got a fighting chance to maybe bring back this economy.
Yeah, this is certainly what they need here. Now there comes the Sova Dart. We'll find a few, and a great shot from Zella finds Canadian, as that's jet on jet combat favoring Mizzou. Now Conch holding this door here will try to not get stunned, but cannot find these shots. A New Meta is going to take him out of this one. Mizzou going to rotate on over.
Oh, they heard all the rotating though. This Viper is going to get this lurk up onto A. It's perfect, and I don't know if Mizzou's going to figure it out in time.
Yeah, it's going to be difficult. You can see the Viper on the top right of your screen. Zella looking for something, but cannot find the shot. Chillin' on the opposite side, but a great angle here from Panda will at least take out that lurking Viper that we were talking about. But Piggy falls to Jello, and now it's Panda and the Omen right on top of one another. But Panda is slightly outnumbered here as Jello starts the plant but immediately stops. You can see the Sova dart coming through as well. Here comes a stun onto a couple as the spike goes down. The operator is still in hand here for Zellas. He at the very least will not be tracked by this Sky. Through the smoke, he's going to take down a turret, and Panda will pick up new meta. Looking for some more here now as Jello gets one. Another operator shot will not land. Time is beginning to expire. Flash comes through. Great shot from Panda. He's already got 3 in this round. Drops another stun. Down onto Hell. Need the shots coming out from Super Shy. He'll find Gub. They're going to need the defuse here now and need some time to do it. But that's the operator picked back up, and another round win for Mizzou. Now, usually in these games, I haven't casted a ton of Mizzou Valorant. I'm probably, I guess, maybe second most behind Andrew. But I've casted a little bit more in this past semester, and usually these games seem to be very Ponder Conch heavy. But Panda's having a great one here so far.
Yeah, Panda's util, I mean, he's been getting the kills, but his util has been absolutely flawless right here. Usually your breach retakes from spawn and goes out that way because there's a lot of good angles there, a lot of good flashes, stuns, and clears, and the breach ult as well. But Panda's been able to get some great stuns. He got all 3 with that one stun on that retake, and I usually don't see that breach retaking out of heaven, but it's been working perfectly for Mizzou, and they've been able to absolutely clean house on these retakes. Retakes they shouldn't win, and they're winning. That's 3 in a row that they've won on A. So I think St. Clair, they got to figure out, well, maybe we should go to another site like B was working, or we got to figure out this post plan here. We got to shut down this breach in heaven, or it's going to be tough for St. Clair. Yeah,
clearly Panda, I know you said only made this role swap a couple of weeks ago, but doing really, really well on Haven, especially like you said in heaven on A site, doing exactly what he needs to do and finding the lineups that he needs to find to give Mizzou these round wins. And you said it in that first round they won. Things could have potentially started to snowball out of control, but putting a stop to things and now kind of building momentum themselves, certainly exactly what Mizzou is hoping for. But Panda, like you said, has gotten quite a few of the kills, but this utility usage has been great. But it's rifles in hand for most and an operator still for Super Shy.
Yeah, I do want to take a look at the map after this round here because there's some pretty interesting stuff you can do with that breach util.
Looking forward to seeing it. St. Clair stacking up near, and again, approaching mostly towards B, but may begin to head that way over to A again. As you can see, Mizzou spread out, covering all the angles that they can. Rifle for Conch as he'll drop the alarm bot from this Killjoy. Not going to find anything with it just yet. They're going to spot one at the very least. That's going to be the St. Clair Killjoy ultimate coming through. Mizzou will attempt to make it out of this range as there's another grenade coming down. No one will be detained by this Killjoy ultimate, but look at St. Clair. Look at this rotation. Very heavy on to C, and Mizzou is most definitely going to be delayed in making their way into this spot. It's just about not getting picked once St. Clair finds these angles. Jello is going to get this plant off quickly. Shots not able to come through Panda as he will fall in very, very quick fashion. They're going to scan one with this Sova dart. Piggy picks up one. Ponder looking for another. Not going to find it as Chili takes down Piggy. Flash comes through. Great shot from Ponder. Make it 1, make it 2 for the Sova. New meta on this Killjoy has picked up a few, however, but some low health bars on both the Killjoy and the Sky. Here comes some shock darts coming in now, but unfortunately Jello finds the timing. No gun out for Ponder. And unfortunately he falls as St. Clair brings themselves back up 2.
Ponder almost with the heroics there, had the right idea with the shock dart, but just couldn't get that there. And St. Clair, they've been really relying on this lurk from Chillin to open up the map for them. They invested that lockdown just for the fake. Mizzou's got to figure out that, hey, they have a lurk every round, it seems like. Panda, he did find him out one round, but, you know, that last round there, St. Clair was able to get a perfect rotate. And now, we're going to go into the next one.
Yeah, we'll see if St. Clair mixes things up at all. We can see that Viper's wall again blocking off that main all-way between A and B, but still St. Clair playing this one a much slower than their previous rounds as smokes and flashes come through from them. They'll begin their rotation on to C now, moving as 5, the Omen leading the way. Piggy does have this angle. The Breach ultimate is available, as well as the Omen ultimate for Piggy. I believe Mizzou has all ultimates with the exception of their Jet ult, but Super Shy has already picked up one with this Sheriff. He's going to dash forward now after getting a nice quick pick, catching out St. Clair on this rotation. St. Clair now going to change their minds and potentially head over. Well, initially it looked like they may move their way towards B, but they're just going to backtrack head on back to C. No one watching this angle here now.
30 seconds
They do get that
left.
initial teleport out of Piggy, but they'll make his way back on a C. Flash comes through, as Piggy could potentially be in danger here now, but Panda going to immediately drop the ult. The Rolling Thunder, Super Shy, Piggy, and Conch all getting one apiece. Panda grabs another, and they all happened so quick, I couldn't catch them in real time. Mizzou goes down to just one. 3-4 is the deficit.
What a perfect Rolling Thunder from Panda. Gets all of the remaining St. Clair members. That's a 9-point ultimate used perfectly. So great job there, bringing Mizzou up to their 3rd round win there, and they're going to have the lockdown and Hunter's Fury available on this next round. 2 round-changing ults. So huge advantage for Mizzou. They got the weapons and the ult advantage here, and they got some money in the bank. So now you hope to snowball.
Yeah, most definitely. We're going to see
Get out of my way.
some more utility early used by
Placing swarm grenade.
Panda
Placing
here
swarm grenade.
now, and they'll continue to look for more. Watch as St. Clair makes their way up here towards B, hanging back for now, but dropping smokes into the area. They're going to push here very quickly as Gub will start the plant. Here comes the Hunter's Fury now,
Planted.
as Ponder immediately takes down that Omen. See if he can claim anything else with these shots, but it'll just be one, but one
Initiated.
could potentially be all that they need. Here comes the KJ ult now from Conch, knowing that they're here on B side, needs to find these shots, finds one, make it 2 now for Connor, looking for more. We'll see if there's anything else that he can find. Chilling here on the opposite side, but he'll be taken out by Super Shy first, and he gets another one with that Sheriff. And now all they need is the defuse to come through from Piggy, and Mizzou will have tied this one up 4-4 after another fantastic round.
Yeah, you know,
Flawless.
that was a flawless round for Mizzou. But the thing is, they did dump 2 very important ults for that retake, and St. Clair didn't use any for that. And St. Clair was also on a bit of an off buy there. So, you know, I think Mizzou does come out on top with that, all things considered, because they do have a lot more money in the bank. They got the op now, and St. Clair's on the eco. But losing those ults definitely, you know, on this kind of map, the ult economy I feel like is very important. So definitely partly a loss there.
Yeah, I mean, the only one that's relatively close to being ready once more will be Zella's with these knives on the Jet, but need certainly some more time before these really game-changing map-altering ults can come through. Zella does have the angle here, though, as he's watching here on to mid, and I mean, it will be SC walking here quickly as he'll immediately take down the Jet. He'll take some damage for it, but here comes the Viper Spit now as one flash comes through. He's got the dash to make his way into safety, and Piggy's made his way into the smoke, and he's found 2 quickly as the Viper Spit already falls. Make it 3 for the Omen for Mizzou. Here comes the teleport in now. He does go right into the face of New Meta, and the Shorty not going to find it either, but Mizzou will finally claim it as Ponder picks that one up. The first lead that Mizzou has had here on their map of choice.
Piggy got 3 right there, 3 headshots. He's like, okay, I'm going for the aggressive Omen plays here. Goes for the TP. Not going to work out. New meta figured it out, but Mizzou going to pick up another good round there. They take the lead, 5-4 now, and still have so much money in the bank now, almost at max, a couple players, and St. Clair is a bit strapped for cash here. A few light armors across the board, no op in play, and still not a lot of ults to work with either.
Yeah, no ops, some rifles, but like you said, a lot of light armors here so far. Conch now will be the operator holder. There could potentially be two here. There will be for Mizzou. Both Zella and Conch holding this incredibly powerful weapon in their hands. And it's worked out so far so good. I caster curse Connor. I apologize. He falls here early as Chillin picks up that one. Panda now going to hold this angle here as St. Clair will push aggressively on to A. We'll see Zella begin to peek, looking for anything he can find as the spike goes down on to A. The Sky Ult will come through and will suppress him for the time being. And, of course, they will know his location. Big stun comes through, but the Jello from St. Clair will find that one. Chillin grabs another. Panda picks up one for himself. The shots will not quite find what he was hoping for. Is now we'll see Piggy teleport into the smoke, but immediately after walking out, falls as Chillin grabs a 4-piece to tie us back up at 5 apiece.
Yeah, questionable retake from Mizzou. Zella had the knives available, and he's trying to retake Heaven with the op. I think he definitely should have invested those knives, gone for a updraft, some kind of jumping out play with the Omen Flash, but just the util and the peaks there were not properly timed from Mizzou, and St. Clair punishes it, take complete advantage of it. But the thing is, Mizzou still has a lot of money to work with, so they're going to have a full buy here, and back to square one.
Yeah, lots of money, like you said. Still a little poor in terms of ultimate economy, but worse things have happened as the shot comes through, but the jump peak will keep him alive. As Zella makes his way on out past this Viper's wall. Ponder now waiting to continue to move forward. We'll see the alarm bot fall from Conch as St. Clair potentially wanting to move very aggressively here as the Jet will dash very aggressively on to C, but immediately fall. It's Gubbin Chillin picking up 2 though. Connor gets 2 for himself, but falls quickly to Jello as well. Jello will plant, but Panda has the angle here as the spike goes down. He's not going to find the shots he's looking for. Needs the splash to work in his favor. Gets 1, make it 2 for Panda's breach. Zella will fall, however. He's got another stun, but immediately drops to the headshot from Chillin. This Viper had a big round last time and another one here in the second to last round before the swap, giving St. Clair a 6-5 advantage.
Oh man, that was a rough loss there for Mizzou. They almost had it. Panda recovers from that whiff, but just not able to to finish it off there. Chillin has been really great on this Viper, really great on the lurks. He's been opening up the rounds when Mizzou over-rotates, and he's been closing it out on the post plants as well. So Mizzou's got to find a way to shut him down, and they're going to try to go aggro mid here. Very interesting, but St. Clair's going to get the site for free.
Yeah, they're moving very quickly here on to C, and Mizzou will begin to recognize it now as the one smoke comes through. They'll look to throw another one. Gub will begin the plant here quickly on to C, as it will be Piggy finding one, but falling in response to Jello. Panda will fall early as well. Zella's going to grab one. Throws down the smoke, will dash quickly into it. KJ ult is available, however, for the side of St. Clair. And just a few seconds left before this one will come through. And it will not detain anyone on either side. Mizzou needs to continue moving forward. It's just Conch and Ponder here. Now, the alarm bot will be triggered. They're going to fire one grenade. They need a little bit more time. Ponder going to claim one, but he's down to 10 health. Conch going to defuse. He's just going to try to stick it here now, but will eventually fall as just not enough time able to be bought there by Ponder. And St. Clair goes up 7-5.
Oh man, I think I would have liked to see Ponder commit to that flank there. Have it to where Conch taps the spike and then Ponder goes for that flank, and then they both try to shoot him at the same time. Something, but there's just too much post plant util on the side of St. Clair on that half to to retake normally. And now Mizzou though is going to be on the attack. That post plant utility is going to turn into delay utility, so those mollies are going to try to slow down the chokes from Mizzou, so they got to find a way past them. It looks like they're going to gear up towards an A hit here, but so is St. Clair. They got 4 players towards A.
Yeah, this is going to be a messy one here. in our first round of the swap. Stun won't find anyone to start, but this could certainly be messy as Zella will dash through onto A, fire some shots into the smoke, and immediately pick up one. We'll find the Viper now as he gets 2 for himself. Just 5 bullets left in the chamber and only 22 health to his name, but making another one here for Super Shy. That's 3 here in this first round. Panda going to start the plant, but pull off quickly. The Sky Flash comes through. Some shots coming down as well as Piggy picks that one up. And Mizzou's already claimed themselves the win, but might as well plant for fun. 6-7, St. Clair still in the lead.
And a big round there from Zella. This gets 3 perfect entry frags there. And I think St. Clair just not playing that to their advantage. They had 4 players on site there. They should have been playing together. Just collapse onto Zella as he dashed out,
Right
but
there.
he's created too much chaos and they just couldn't do anything about it. And now he's got a rifle going into this next round because of all those frags. And he's only 4 off his ultimate as well, so Mizzou definitely going to try to, pick up this round as they should.
Yeah, Mizzou hoping to even things out here, certainly with the better weapon economy than their counterparts. Some shots coming through from some sheriffs here now, but like we said, we see a stinger in hand, or excuse me, a Spectre in hand for Piggy, and then that rifle available for Zella here. Now Mizzou going to push as one up near towards A, as it will be Zella taking the lead. Some pre-fire shots won't find their targets, as it's a Guardian in hand for Ponder. The round surpasses the 1 minute mark, and no shots will be fired here through mid. Mizzou going to rotate now over to see just the Viper holding this spot, and Mizzou moving all as one. Some shots come through. Chillin gets one, but Panda grabs another. Let's see how quick Mizzou decide to play this, because you've got to know that St. Clair are going to make their way here quickly. Still some utility available for Mizzou, but we'll have to see what they opt to use. The Sova drone and the shock dart are options here for Ponder. Nothing left for Zella, at least until he gets some takedowns, but it's up to St. Clair to try and retake this site as the flash comes through. Will not be a full flash on anyone. Kosh going to pick up one with the Spectre. Kosh make it 2 with the Spectre. Super Shy gets 1 as well, and Panda with the Guardian of his own brings Mizzou to even footing, 7-7 here on Haven.
It all came down to that stun there from W Panda. Stuns basically everyone on St. Clair, stops that retake from ever happening. And Mizzou very clean round, only losing 1, I believe, on that round. So going to have a nice bonus going into this next round. Yeah, 2 rifles. I like it. And yeah, I don't know if St. Clair's has anything special with this comp, up their sleeve here. Just pretty standard so far. Trying to gamble stack sites really, but yeah, not seeing anything too special so far.
Yeah, Mizzou not going to stack as 5 at least here to start. They will move 3 up here towards mid. The peak going to come through and deal a little bit of damage onto Zella. They're going to block the sight of Gub, and Super Shy will take that one down very quickly here now, trying to take out this stun from the sky. He won't fall, but he will be stunned up by this dog. Great shot from New Meta means that Super Shy goes down, attempting to make it on out. Now, the spike is down here on B, and St. Clair with options to retake. Piggy with some great trigger discipline. You can see he's quite upset at the nature of his aim, as he unfortunately cannot find it. Canadian takes 1. Ponder grabs 1 for himself, but Conch dies through the wall, and Ponder falls as well. It's only the Viper left alive, and with time to defuse, St. Clair will retake the lead.
Oh, that's such a toss.
Could have been beautiful from Ponder, from Piggy. Could have been beautiful.
So many misplays there from Mizzou. Piggy definitely the most sad one there.
Yeah.
Just completely whiffs the spray. And I mean, I feel like you get 2 and live there 99% of the time. But it happens. And, Mizzou was supposed to lose that round anyways. And they do a lot of damage as well. So St. Clair not going to have a full buy. So in the grand scheme of things, you'll take it. And back to another round.
Mizzou certainly still on rifles and waiting for this ult economy to make its way on up. Piggy gonna fire some shots with this Vandal, but not gonna find anything just yet as one smoke comes through from St. Clair, and Jello immediately taking down Conch as the Sky grabs the first pick here for the side of St. Clair. Now Zella attempting to take some space as he moves aggressively on to A. St. Clair will begin to walk in. They are one member up as the spike will go down. Gub will fall as well. But New Meta and Canadian taking out Super Shy and Panda. Ponder will grab one but falls to Chillin. It's a 1v3 now. Make it a 1v2 instead for Piggy. He's going to try to drop some smoke. He's got a little bit of utility left. Will take out the dog. Needs these shots to land, but through the wall, Chillin grabs another and gives St. Clair a 9-7 lead here on Haven.
Yeah, that post plant just... Mizzou was not ready for that flood from St. Clair. Just sent it onto site. Just could not get the frags that they wanted. And Piggy's just left alone in a 1v3. Yeah, I think Mizzou getting a little complacent here, not playing up to form as they were earlier, making a lot of little mistakes here that are adding up. And St. Clair Academy, even though they're the Academy team, they're definitely going to punish those mistakes. So Mizzou, though, is going to have a full buy and the Jet Knives. But the op is online for Canadian. So a couple scary Jets going into this next round.
Most definitely. As we talked about these knives, that'll quickly take out the op.
Anime battle
Of Canadian. It truly was. As thankfully, the protagonist comes out on top. Zella picking up one with those knives. He's going to look for more as the flash comes through. Panda grabs the other. The pistol coming through. Panda will take care of it for you as those knives will expire. And Zella says thank you for the donation as he picks up the op for himself. It's just the KJ available now here for St. Clair. Mizzou has got plenty of time to decide what they'd like to do. It will be Panda with the spike. He'll make his way on to C. Mizzou can bring everyone on over, but Zella's going to watch this angle, wait and see if this KJ will show face, but instead won't quite see. But unfortunately for the Killjoy, is on the wrong side of the map. But at this point, competing in this 1v5 could certainly be a challenge. But if you're Zella, this is certainly the angle you hope that they walk through, trying to pick up this flawless here now. He continues to move forward, seeing if he can find anything here. Now there is the Killjoy, and there is the flawless as Super Shy Zella grabs another one.
Good round there. Just the timings kind of worked well for Mizzou. Zella able to just dash out of that smoke and get the jet, and then finds the timing when they try to get the re-clear there. So great round. Just didn't work out for St. Clair. And now we're only one round behind from St. Clair, trying to take this map back, trying to make it a 2-0. And I don't want to see a map 3. I don't know about you.
No, sir. I want a clean one. 2-0 is my cup of tea here for Mizzou. The operator still in hand for Zella, as St. Clair will certainly be careful peeking these corners, but they know that someone is around these parts. You can see St. Clair sending many members towards A. No one watching B, at least for the time being, and only the Sky watching on side C. I do believe the Sky has that Marshall, but New Meta now has a gray screen as Super Shy picks that one up. Looking for more as Mizzou will continue to push forward and press their luck, attempting to move on to A site. Watching these corners, they know that multiple members are here onto site A, but the breach ult coming through will certainly make a difference. A big stun, and Super Shy will claim another one with that operator. They'll see if they can find more. Canadian there on the opposite side will get one with the jet knives, but Super Shy grabs one and Piggy grabs another. Chillin will take down Zella. 15 health is not a ton for Piggy, but Jello has got a lot of ground to make up if he wants to find what he's looking for. Time to play with for Panda in terms of using this utility. You can see just holding it, waiting for that moment, as now the Sky will begin to push on in here through heaven. Has the angle, but Conch is the one who claims it, and claims this operator as well. giving Mizzou a tie, 9-9.
Yep, keeping that op from Mizzou is pretty nice on attack. They like to play this attack half pretty slow, just trying to get A control, sniff out where the enemies are. And once you lose a Killjoy in a comp like this for St. Clair, it really does open up the map. So if Mizzou's able to do that and NECC keeps making mistakes, it's going to be really hard to hold a 3-sided map.
So no breach ult after the use in that last round. I was about to say the Viper's Pit is available, and the Viper's Pit will be used quickly here by St. Clair. Mizzou with the Sova ult as well as this Omen ult now. For them still a ways away from that ultimate for Conch. As you can hear shots coming through now on A site. Jello will take down Conch as they'll look for some more. Mizzou going to make their way, out of site C now and regroup near the attacker's spawn. Looking to continue to push the pace here and grab themselves the lead. It's been a while since that lead has been theirs. And if anyone's going to be able to try and secure it, it will be Zella with this operator. 3 away from these knives as well. Let's see if he can find the angles he's looking for. But unfortunately, Canadian will take him out. A nice flank here, though, from Panda. Means that they will take down Killjoy. New meta has fallen.
30 seconds left.
3-4 in terms of numbers here, with St. Clair having the advantage. 3 members in the smoke. But a Sova dart could certainly answer a lot of questions that it'll be fired. It will be destroyed, but just too much fire coming through. But Ponder and Piggy do not care. It's 1 member remaining.
10 seconds
Piggy
left.
with the spike, and this Viper is on the opposite side. So at the very least, the spike will go down, and now it's a battle of a 1 versus 1. And now Piggy needs to know which angle he's coming from, but cannot find him. Checked his left when Chillin was on the right. That gives St. Clair the 10-9 advantage.
Oh, I feel like Piggy didn't need to go for that aggressive peek. He doesn't know where the Viper is coming from. I think he was worried about the flank, but I think the safest bet for him was maybe to go garage, plant for everything. Plant for spawn, plant for long, plant for garage, and then he has a lot of options based on where that Viper is coming from. But he opts for going aggressive in his spawn there. This doesn't work out, and St. Clair's going to get their 10th round win and takes back the lead. But still full buys across the board.
Another op for
another op
for Super Shy, and still full armors, rifles. It'll be 1 light armor for Ponder, but mostly full armors, rifles, and an operator now
Keep it cool. That's how
for
you
Mizzou.
survive.
But it is a similar story on the side of St. Clair. They do have 1 SMG, but that is equal operators for Jets here in this game. Conch gonna try to make his way forward. Zella attempts to land some shots, but it'll be Ponder falling quickly to the hands of St. Clair's Canadian as he grabs an early pick with this operator now. There will be 2 charges left until these jet knives are available for Zella, but for now he will try to push the advantage, find any angle that he can to even things out in terms of number of agents on the field. It's 5-4 in advantage of St. Clair at this moment. The shot from the operator will not land. Mizzou looking to find any area of space that they can claim, and right now that looks like B. Very slowly pushing forward as 1 smoke goes down, and a stun being held for the moment and will be dropped here now. They don't know that 1 is here in the smoke. Super Shy gets 1, Panda grabs another, but Jello will get Piggy in response. Now a Vandal will be picked up by Conch with 30 seconds remaining,
Placing swarm grenade.
as there will be a Killjoy ultimate coming through from St. Clair, which certainly makes things challenging, but the spike has already been planted. Panda going to grab 1 as he takes down New Meta. 1 player will be detained here in this one. You have to imagine that that will be Panda, but he seems to be
He eluded him.
okay for the moment, as no
1 enemy
members
remaining.
of St. Clair will make their way forward. Canadian has begun to defuse and stuck it at least for a while. The shot from the op won't go through. Canadian does pick up Conch. Not defusing yet, however, just holding this angle, and I don't think they've got the time to defuse now.
Player standing.
It's certainly going to be close as Super Shy will fall to the rifle, but Mizzou claims the round win to bring things back to 10-10.
Oh, dude.
We died to the spike.
Oh, man. It's unfortunate. You know, it's just really unfortunate.
Embarrassing.
If you touch that black void, you instantly
Yeah.
die. You would think after playing the game for 3
Gun
years, you would know that, not to test that, because he's just got nowhere to go. But,
Happens to the best of us.
And then now, I mean, yeah, we could have had a rifle there. But all
Stay
good.
safe.
All good. 10-10 for Mizzou. St. Clair, they did save the op, but nobody else is going to be buying here.
Knives are an option
All up
here.
for
And
that op.
Sella very aggressively jumping over here through the spawn of attacker's side, but doesn't find these knives, at least in a way that they will connect. Now, 10-10. This could be a very pivotal round here as some shots come through in the smoke. And watch Mizzou. They're going very aggressive here onto C. Just pre-firing some shots into this smoke. Not going to find anyone just yet. However, Chillin has been taken to about half HP. Knives still an option as the Sobalt comes through. Ponder going to claim one as Chillin will fall. The knives will not find their target, but Panda steps in to the honorable 1v1 to make sure things go all right for Mizzou. The spike comes down. Here comes the stun as well from Panda. 5-3 with his killjoy very low for St. Clair. Conch with his own operator takes down Gub as it's just a sheriff in hand for Zella.
One enemy
The
remaining.
use of the Hunter's Fury makes things easy as Panda grabs one with a stun, and I don't believe that this Sky is going to accomplish much here on a site. Appears to just want to save, at least for the moment. But Ponder is hunting as Jello picks him up. Connor will unfortunately fall. There comes the Sova Dart, and thankfully for Mizzou, Ponder is able to clean that up. Not only take the op away from them, but claim one for ourselves. Now will be a timeout coming through from St. Clair. Mizzou is up 11-10 here on Haven. Just a couple more round wins, and this one is done and dusted.
Yeah, I mean, just a couple rounds ago, it was 9-10. It was getting a little scary.
Certainly.
But yeah, taking that nice little lead there, having the op available and working around that op has been the key for Mizzou. Just got to keep doing that, keep working the map like they have been. They've been winning these fights more than St. Clair has. So just opening up the map a little bit, especially on a map like Haven. There's so many ways for the attackers to go, and it's just shutting down those agents like Killjoy and Viper that hold those chokes. Opens up the map, makes it way easier for Mizzou. So that's going to be their objective here.
Yeah, hopefully. I mean, just need a couple more to clean this one up and claim a win. I mean, we talked about it at the beginning of the stream, but these NECC matches, none of them are going to be easy.
Nope.
This is NECC Legends. All these teams are very, very good, and we've seen a couple of not ideal performances from Mizzou, to say the least, and so having one to kind of bounce back will certainly be a good feeling. Any important ultimates up for Mizzou? Both Breach and Killjoy are back up. Two ones that can be incredibly impactful, especially on this attack side here. And Mizzou just needing a couple rounds to go to claim themselves a 2-0 victory. Mizzou will stack here early on to C site. Operator will be in the hands of Conch as Mizzou will walk forward very aggressively, firing some shots through the Viper wall. Will not find any target just yet, as Panda will very quickly just instantly plant here on to C. Here comes the immediate Killjoy ultimate now from Connor, and they're going to look to find something. They will destroy that Killjoy ultimate, but the Breach ultimate coming through now, and it's Jello and Chillin finding a lot of value as only Panda gets one in response. The Operator will take down the dog, but the flash comes through now, and it's Conch and Ponder both falling. There comes the defuse, and Mizzou unfortunately invested a ton into that round, only to lose in a way where it wasn't particularly close.
Yeah, questionable lockdown placement. Not gonna lie, just placing in the middle of the smoke. You can see where it is through the smoke because there's a big beacon that points to it. So not sure.
Less than ideal.
I mean, at least put it behind that default box maybe, or just put it long or somewhere. But yeah, a bit questionable. And yeah, just kind of felt like Mizzou was just throwing all of their util to the wall. You know, just trying to clear that round. And when you lose a round like that, it sucks.
Yeah, it certainly does not feel good. But Mizzou wants to try the same, and it's Canadian picking up one. Here comes the Sova Dart through now, and it will be quickly destroyed as they will have the plant coming through quickly for the Tigers as they look to take up space here near C. Ponder looking to find something. Piggy will take down the opposing Killjoy. Gub will take down Piggy in response. However, Zella looking for something, but it's Chillin picking him up now. Ponder needs to find something. Jello starts to defuse. A nice shot from Panda, but it's Gub falling and Ponder falling as well. Mizzou will now go 11-12, bringing St. Clair to match point.
Yes, 2 rounds in a row there. That C post plant was not played
Match point.
as well as Mizzou wanted, and now they're facing down match point. We see 2 rounds in a row where they were feeling pretty good. Definitely a well-invested timeout. And I don't see Mizzou calling too many timeouts, and that's something that they really should take advantage of. Just have a little bit more thought going into these rounds, a little bit more confidence, so everyone knows what they're doing. Because some of these plays and this util lately has not been up to standard.
Certainly not what we're hoping for, as the Viper's Pit's going to be used very quickly onto a site. Piggy has invested quite a bit to make his way on in here, and will take some damage for it at least. Investing the ultimate as he drops the smoke into this walkway, and he'll take out the potential for the Omen to teleport, and he's now going to try to make it into this Viper's Pit. Walks on out now to at least regain some of that HP, but this Viper has yet to fall here now, as finally Chillin goes down. But it'd take a lot of time, and it has allowed for the side of St. Clair to make their way in. Panda's already fallen. That's a lot of that utility taken off the board. Conch will take down New Meta, however, and this Jet is very aggressive and does go down. Ponder gets one. Super Shy falls, however, and a nice win as Ponder picks it up. We are now tied 12-12. It's overtime between Mizzou and St. Clair.
Hey, we won the 1v1 where it counted. Oh my goodness.
Boy, was that messy though.
Ponder, as you know, not getting the frags like he usually does there on the Silva, but he gets the impact frag there for sure. Nice one tap there, and brings us into overtime. I do like the op buy from Zella. It's the only thing is though, if they don't go to Zella's site, it's gonna be very hard retake. And you just don't know where the enemies are going to go majority of the time. So yeah.
Most certainly can be a challenge, as we're waiting to see how things will progress. We had a pause. Okay, cool.
Okay.
So
pause.
what are we seeing? What are you expecting to see here from Mizzou going into this overtime round?
Overtime. Again, I don't want to see Zella retake with no armor and an op. So I think I'm just hoping and praying that they go to a site and he gets like 2 or 3 and then dies, or gets the opening frag and is able to reposition, give us an advantage going into some sort of retake here. And then on the attack side, I think it might be worth it to invest one of these timeouts, especially if Mizzou, if they win or lose the next round here. I think they need a little bit of time to figure out what they actually want to do, because If Mizzou loses this overtime here, we go to a map 3, and that's a whole other hour of play here. So you definitely want to finish it up now.
Yeah, certainly. I mean, not only is it that, another long set of play if you go onto another map, but especially one like this where it's just been so grueling. I mean, back and forth, 12-12, go into an OT, to have to then go to a third map is certainly, it's going to wear down on you quite a bit, even if it is only a best of 3. So we're hoping for Mizzou to clean this one up as we head back into our game here very soon after that pause finishes up. I'm hoping to see a Mizzou win going into overtime here on Haven. As we talked about this plenty of times already here on stream today, Haven is a map that these guys have been very, very comfortable on. It's just a matter of executing to the ability that we know that we can.
You know what? I want to take a look at the map while we're waiting.
Sure.
I want to take just a quick. We haven't done this today.
We haven't.
We have not done this today. Take a look at the map here. Okay, so Zella here doesn't know where he wants to go. I think if he gets on this angle here, and then Mizzou stacks on, and then they get the util here, get alarm bot. He actually put alarm bot C, but you have somebody here. Then you get stacked towards A and pressure this wall. Because St. Clair, what they've been doing every round is they've been kind of jump peeking this one angle that that Zella can peek with the op, and then they've been kind of trying to sneak up A here. If Mizzou can shut that down and really disrespect this wall, I think that Zella can maybe move up even further, get even a better angle, or Mizzou can at least position their players to a point where it's gonna be hard for St. Clair to push onto a site. Either that, or maybe after this round, some kind of mid aggro could work, because they haven't really done that too much. Zella did it once on an eco round to some success, so I think also conditioning some of that mid aggression could be useful as well. But definitely the peak towards A has not been working so far, so don't think Zella's going to go for that.
No, most definitely. We will see how things will go for Mizzou. Certainly options here now, but here we go, folks, into overtime. We are. Mizzou very aggressively stacked here on to C. Or excuse me, on to A, rather. Apologies. St. Clair on to A. It'll be just Zella watching C. As we'll wait and see how St. Clair progress here now. They're moving as a unit with just the KJ standing back. Not a ton of options available. That one stun comes through. That'll be one flash going down, but another one coming through as well. Canadian has already picked up one, picked up two. Piggy does kill one, make it two. Now for Piggy, Canadian has picked up three, and Jello is going to plant. It's 3-2 in favor of St. Clair. It is Zella and Conch
Get out of my way.
still alive. We'll wait and see how Mizzou can respond to this one,
Player standing.
as unfortunately both Super Shy and Conch fall quickly. Canadian picks up
Switching sides.
a very
Match
fast one there with 4 kills in that first round of overtime. Now Mizzou, it's do or die here on map number 2. 13-12 is the lead for St. Clair, as Canadian has once again picked up and off its rifles and armors, full armors here, excuse me, for Mizzou.
Yeah, remember how I said I hope they go into the op of Zella? Well, I hope the opposite happens here.
Yeah.
As we're dashing down short against this operator.
Yeah,
But he is going to have to back off. Piggy is going to spot the jump spotter on a C as well. But here comes the repeak.
Canadian with this op is making me so nervous. The one shot will miss, but Zayla not able to find anything through this wall. As peeking this op is certainly scary, but thankfully these shots won't land. The stun won't either. Here comes the vision block, but Jello finds the headshot on to Zella. We're going to see Panda with the spike, moving up towards B. He's got Conch and Piggy both watching his entrances to see if he can make it in. As now, Piggy will find one, but cannot find any more. As Jello grabs one, New Meta grabs one, make it two.
Spike down.
And now it is only Ponder alive. And he's got a lot of work to do. And there is no work to be done. As Mizzou kind of clawed their way back into this one, had a winning opportunity, but St. Clair go from the jaws of defeat and find victory here on map 2, bringing us to a map number 3.
On to map 3, on
Yeah.
to Lotus. I mean, Lotus is a strong map for Mizzou. You definitely want to pick up Haven there, but sometimes it just doesn't go your way, especially on that tail end of the game there. Just losing some rounds. Really, we should be winning, investing, utility where we really shouldn't.
Yeah.
Just kind of a little sloppiness at the end, but hopefully Mizzou takes this loss and says, okay, let's clean it up.
Yeah.
Map 3, but we still got to play with the same confidence as we were in map 1 to hopefully finish this up 2-1.
Yeah, most definitely. I mean, Mizzou, they've got some time now here between map 2 and map 3. Kind of, understand, hey, that was unfortunate. It was very, very close, but we weren't able to get it done. Let's get it done quick here on map number 3. But before we get to map 3, we will go to a very quick break. Mizzou versus St. Clair NECC Legends Division. It's been an exciting one. We've got our final map of the day. We'll see who can take it all. We'll be back. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, everyone. We are here and ready to go. Map number 3 is ahead of us. Mizzou, VALORANT versus St. Clair. Here, we're going on to Lotus. Blake and I, Paladino, ready to get our final map of the day to crown one of these teams victorious in our NECC Legends match.
One of them.
One of them's got to win.
One of them's got to win.
It's true.
And we're here to find that out.
We are?
On Lotus. My favorite
And I'm ready
map.
to go, yeah?
It's actually not my favorite map. It's
Oh.
pretty good, though. It's up there. It's better than Split.
Yeah,
It's better
I would
than
agree.
Icebox. So we'll take it. But I do like to see how Mizzou plays this map. They usually play the same setup, but they have some interesting pushes on defense a lot of times. So I'm interested to see if they got anything new up their sleeve, although I do know they've been trying to increase their map pool recently. So we'll just have to see what goes on here. But looking on the side of St. Clair, they've got an Astra Viper set up instead of an Omen Viper. But that would be the only change here for these two teams. I don't really think... I mean, that gives St. Clair more of a defense-sided comp here and a more default-heavy attack. But not much else there with these comps.
Sure. It will be St. Clair starting on attack here. And sending multiple members up towards A as they send down this Viper's wall. Some shots
got one.
through the smoke, very close. You can see how low this Ray's health bar is. Will be healed up, however, by this Sky, but not quite going to get the job done in terms of picks just yet. The plant is going to come through very quickly from
Spike
GLO as
planted.
that one goes down. Ponder with a nice shot through the smoke. The bot coming through, but will be destroyed. Now Ponder with another great shot here in this one. The nade coming through will not find any target just yet. Unfortunately for Zella, they cannot find Chillins just yet. The reload coming through from Ponder, a great
One
flash.
enemy remaining.
Means that Ponder gets one. Piggy gets another, does fall to Gub in response. But Conch cleans things up, and Mizzou will get the first round win here at the start of map number 3 on Lotus.
Yeah, we love to see it. Pistol round win. Mizzou with 3 surviving members. They're really liking that Sheriff vibe. I know a lot of Sheriffs recently. They do have good aim, especially guys like Conch and Ponder there, but all these players can definitely wield the Sheriff. And can have a nice 1-0. I like it. But I am curious. You did see the Viper on Haven especially was very good with the lurks, and Lotus is the kind of map where you do rely on that Viper to 1, stop or get info on any defender aggression towards A, and 2, lurk up and try to create some opportunities for your team.
Sure, you can see
Blinded.
as Mizzou will push very aggressively into spawn, and Piggy and Zella immediately get one quickly as the spike has already been taken down. The Raze is forced to pick this one up. Taking priority over this mound is incredibly important oftentimes on Lotus, and
Cover going
Mizzou
out.
doing a great job of that so far, and they know now after that jump peek from Piggy that there's many members still here. He's not able to find these shots, however. Does get some good damage onto multiple, but not able to find these kills. Ponder gets 1, make it 2, but not 3, as that'll be Conch who ends this one. Mizzou up 2-0 now.
Yeah, Ponder gonna farm up some orbs there. Now only 1 off the showstopper. He's been doing a really great job of getting those alt points and actually using the alt in great scenarios. I don't think he's missed a showstopper yet this entire series. So love to see Ponder getting those kills early. You definitely want your duelist to go for those eco frags to build out that alt economy, or your killjoy. You know, any of these big ultimates. So good to see Ponder and Conch getting those alts, and I'm going with the bonus here. Mizzou with an alright buy. Go in.
Not terrible in terms of weapon economy here, as many members of Mizzou will take the reins over C. As you can see, St. Clair trying to take priority over the mound as the smoke comes through. Just a Sheriff in hand for Piggy, but some options for him at the very least. A Vandal for Connor, and then a Stinger here now for Zella. Let's see if they're able to find anything, as St. Clair will push up towards B. This Viper's wall will fall here on one side, as Piggy on B site will
Shadows
continue to
traveling.
watch over B. Here comes the smoke from him as well. Neither side pushing incredibly aggressively here so far. You can see that St. Clair has moved very far back to try and reposition and potentially take over C, with just the Sky watching this line here on
Oh no, the instant rotate.
to A. Yeah, the rotate on over
30 seconds
could
left.
prove dangerous. Zella will find them all. The question is how long he can stay alive. Conch does get one. Conch gets two. Conch gets three. Very quickly for Mizzou as they retake here on to C. And there's only 13 seconds left for St. Clair to try and get a plant
10
on.
seconds left.
Just under 10 is now Panda will fall to Gub. Piggy's still with just the Sheriff. Those shots aren't quite going to land. The plant can't come through. And Ponder gets one, gets two, and gives Mizzou another win. It seems like St. Clair just really couldn't find anything, and Mizzou doing a good job of preventing them from finding anything.
What a hold from Conch, getting 3, 1 with the molly, 2 with the rifle there. Winning the bonus round for Mizzou. You love to see that. Hadn't won a bonus round in this match up until this point. And puts them in a great position economically and just confidence-wise. Going to a map 3 with a lead like this is definitely nice. And St. Clair gonna have to work with 4 sheriffs and a stinger. But
Yeah.
they're still pretty scary.
Oh yeah, I mean, don't give me flashbacks to game number 1. We saw plenty of thrifties come through them. The bot gonna go through. Sheriff comes down, but Piggy gets one, gets two, looking for more. It's Panda getting one. It's Ponder getting another. That's already just the Viper alive here for St. Clair, and they'll have to try and find him, and it will be Conch. See, maybe the Sheriffs are just scary on the first map of the day, but not on Lotus, as Mizzou cleanly get another win.
They're not that scary. You know, I was exaggerating a little bit.
I take it back.
I mean, you get a couple headshots and then whoa, oh wow, they're really good. But I mean, when you just spray them down like that,
Yeah.
and they try to come out of a smoke, there's just nothing they can do.
Swarm grenade.
Now I got full rifles going to this next round. The Astra wall though is interesting. You don't see a lot of Astras on this map, but that's the kind of alt that can definitely shape a post plant. So, gonna be interesting.
It most certainly can change the tides here, and if you're St. Clair, that's what you're hoping for, and if you're me, you're hoping for the exact opposite, as now Mizzou will look to continue rolling their lead and growing their advantages. The smoke comes through as Piggy drops to Canadian on the Rays. Multiple members of St. Clair moving their way onto A site,
Swarm grenade out.
with a few hanging back near B as well.
Swarm grenade out.
Super Shy has picked up one as new meta will fall. They're going to keep looking for more. Under a minute left here now
You want to
in
fight
the
it?
round. Jello will begin planting, but will not yet, as it's Super Shy getting one. I know I saw Panda get another as Canadian has fallen to the hands of Zella. It's just the Sky and the Astra remaining here, both hanging out near mid onto B site, and Ponder just holding this angle, waiting for
30 seconds
his
left.
time as the peak will come through, and they just spot Ponder, so Gub will claim that one. Jello starts the plant, but once again immediately pulls off. Conch gets one. How about make it two, Connor? The KJ gets it done. Mizzou 5-0 at the start of map 3.
He only got those kills because he was playing TFT earlier today.
That's true.
And he had the perfect warm-up to make his aim the most crispy I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
I mean, this is next level from Conch. He's actually not a TFT streamer anymore.
Yeah, he is.
But he did stream earlier today, but he changed his name on Riot.
Yeah, he changed. He is back to Conch, but he is still a TFT streamer in our hearts.
I think he plays more TFT than Val at this point.
Placing
Oh,
alarm.
I mean, TFT requires more APM. I think that's true.
But he's 8-0, and he's one off the KJ ult.
That's
So I
true.
think he's doing just fine.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, clearly something's working out. He's having a heck of a performance here so far on map number 3, and Mizzou as a whole cannot complain here so far. They're going to continue to move here now as the teleport will be stopped. The Rays all coming through, and then we'll get a shorter one coming out from Piggy. They're looking to find something, and the Rays ult from St. Clair. Really not going to find anything as Jello will plant. Canadian is there. Piggy looking to land some shots and gets a nice one there on to the duelist from St. Clair. Conch gets one. Ponder gets another. How about we keep going? How about another for Conch as well? The KJ is the only one left alive. Panda gets it. Panda gets taken out as Conch will get the kill. So it won't be a flawless for Mizzou, but a flawless, about as close as you can get with just Panda falling. Mizzou up 6-0.
Yeah, Mizzou started to have a little fun here with the commanding 6-0 lead. Forces St. Clair Academy onto a timeout. And, I mean, I'm not sure there's much you can coach at this point.
Yeah.
I mean, just 11-0 is Conch right now. And just absolutely shutting down these takes. And these retakes are great from Mizzou. And, I mean, like, they had 5 players in that last round. So, definitely very dominant so far.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, this is what we're hoping for. Obviously, you know, there was potentially some concerns, at least in my mind, when you have such a grueling game, too, that goes into overtime and then you drop it after bringing yourself so close to ending it off early that I was, you know, I didn't know how we were going to come into game at number 3, especially, or map number 3, excuse me, especially when, you know, we've talked about being potentially more comfortable on Haven than Lotus. But so far, that is certainly doesn't look like the case, as Mizzou is looking very, very good here. To start out map number 3, already up 6-0.
Yeah, for sure. And I think, yeah, they're starting to smile a little bit. Love to see that. This team's so much better when they're having fun. When they're having too much fun, that's when you
There's
start.
a fine line you can walk.
That's when you start dropping games to some teams in NECC that you thought would be easy.
That's just true.
So, but yeah, I think they're having just the right amount of fun here, and they're looking to clean up this match. You know, as soon as possible, as clean as possible here. 6-0 lead with a lot of money in the bank is Mizzou.
Yeah, and I am liking how it's looking. The smoke coming through here now from Piggy, and let's see what all they can find as they're going to look to take control of the mound. And there's another one for Ponder. Gub has quickly picked up 3, however. Super Shy Panda and Ponder all falling to the Astra, as now the Sky Ult will come through from St. Clair. It is just Piggy and Conch still kicking here as Conch nearly gets 2, and Gub now not only has the plant, but might have their eyes on the ace as well. We'll see what they are able to find. Gets rid of the smoke. No ace for you as Piggy takes them down and potentially looks to get the win, but unfortunately the run stops there. Now 6-1. Still the Mizzou favorite.
I think the timeout there, they were all like, okay, Gub, time for you to pop off.
Yeah.
And that was a great initial push there from Mizzou, going out C, getting that first blood, but Gub is just able to headshot, get 3 kills, send him onto that C side, and it's just impossible for Piggy to try to come back from. But Mizzou still with a commanding lead, still with a lot of money in the bank, and they're going to try to send it back towards C again, try to go aggressive. But St. Clair, they're also going to try to contest here. It might get a little dicey towards C.
Yeah, we can see St. Clair quickly, however. We'll start to move in the opposite direction as an ult orb will be picked up by Ponder. We'll see what they can find as St. Clair has quickly dispersed here from C site. With rifles in hand for Mizzou. They want to get back on track here after dropping that last round against St. Clair. Nearly halfway to the point of taking this win on map 3 and the series win over St. Clair. Here it will be the Astral as well as the Viper's Pit coming through from multiple members here now. This Astral Surly is causing a lot of disruption, but won't result in a ton just yet. And there's another Viper's Pit coming through as well as Chillin.
Spike planted.
We'll plant here now on to Site C. Here comes Ponder, and there's Quick One on to Jello, looking for more, but cannot quite get the nade off before Gub picks him up. Here comes the Killjoy now, active and in use by Conch, as Canadian running out of the smoke will quickly fall. Here comes one now from Piggy. They're looking, seeing if they can find this spike and claim this win. Chillin has picked up one, however, in the smoke is the Astra.
One enemy remaining.
Conch will pick that one up, but needs to get onto the bomb to find this win.
Nope,
The defuse will start, but not quite enough time, as St. Clair will get the clutch and the win. But Blake, I mean, St. Clair used a ton on that round.
I think both teams invested very heavily, yeah. No ults available for either team now. New meta is one off that Cage ult. They're definitely going to go for that. I think Mizzou's play here right now, just seeing that, is we need to contest whatever orb we think that new meta is going for. And my guess here is they'll go for the C orb, and I think that's what Mizzou's going to do. They're going to go for the C aggression here, not going to give them this free orb. Just try to make it so that St. Clair really has to work for this ultimate.
That's certainly what Mizzou needs, is to prevent them from gaining these potentially map-altering, game-changing abilities. The flash comes through. What an angle from Ponder. He gets two. Piggy will get the other. You talked about contesting these orbs and potentially picking which ones you want to contest, and they made the right gamble going on to C. 3 members of St. Clair knocked out of this one very quickly. Now, as the scout will be destroyed here on site B, Piggy will walk on through here as well. A new meta will fall to the hands of Ponder. And it's just Chillin left alive, and a clean flawless as Ponder grabs a 4-piece to give Mizzou 7-2 lead.
Ponder with the 4K, let's go! 15-4 now is Ponder. Starting to find his mojo back. He is just a Raze player, man. I mean, he's good at Sova, he's good at these info initiators, but I mean, he is a Raze main at heart. He absolutely just thrives in that environment. He's always confident enough to take that next peak, and he's got the aim to back it up. So great job from Ponder in that last round with the 4-piece, and now Mizzou trying to shut down this eco.
Yeah, this is what Mizzou needs. Now keep rolling and get yourself to a great spot before going into the swap. 7-2 is something you're not going to complain about, but growing the lead will never hurt. Here comes the scout coming out now. Don't believe he got the stun onto either of them, as the one flash will come through. The grenade down as well, but again, no one falling on either side just yet. Mizzou looking to maintain their aggression. Here is Piggy with a nice angle, but just cannot find what he's looking for, as he will fall to Canadian. Here comes another flash out from Pandas. You'll have to wait and see. Ponder holding this same spot. We've seen Ponder play well in moments like these before. Conch just not quite able to find those shots. On to Canadian, and now it'll be Jello planting here on to A. It's Panda falling as well. Great shot from Ponder, means that he claims one. Here comes the satchel charge. There's another. How about one more with the satchel charge? Unfortunately, the sheriff shot lands. Super Shy does get one, but Canadian gives St. Clair a thrifty and a 4K for himself. Back-to-back 4Ks for Razes, just on different teams here. 7-3 now is the lead for Mizzou.
Honestly, I don't care about the 4K from Canadian there. That shot
The
from
sheriff
Jello,
shot? Yeah.
I mean, that's crazy. He either flicked perfectly or was holding that wide because he hurt the satchel. Either way, great job from Jello and Canadian to get that round. Ponder just couldn't get enough kills there, but he's got the showstopper available. And Mizzou's going to pivot from these C aggressions all the way to an A with this showstopper.
Yeah, here's the double satchel into the showstopper, but not going to find anything just yet, as this rocket will defuse. And they sure do take a lot of space and gain a lot of information here on to A. But no usage out of this 8-point ultimate. Here comes the other Raze ultimate, however, from Canadian. And now Gub is just slightly quicker on the draw as Conch will fall. Jello gonna plant quickly on to B. Here comes the Sky ult down now. Ponder and Piggy have picked up one apiece as New Meta and Gub will fall. Here comes the scout out now, but Panda will go down to Jello. The shots from Zello just won't quite land. Ponder looking to clean this one up. He's going to start the defuse. The flash comes through. Shots going down. We can see Piggy holding his angle, trying to defend Ponder, but he cannot quite do it. It's now 7-4 as the defuse just won't quite make it there.
Last
Man,
round in the
unfortunate. I mean,
half.
Mizzou had this 6-0 lead, and now they could lose this last round here, bring it to a 7-5. Mizzou definitely wanted to take a few more rounds here on this first half. They still have an opportunity here to bring it to an 8-4, but yeah, I think bringing that op out is a great idea from Conch. Just something different here, something, some trump card that they could throw
Alarm bot out.
at St. Clair, but St. Clair's done a great job of defaulting this map.
Yeah, they certainly have, but last round before the swap, you may as well attempt to switch things up. You can see just some shots being fired by Zella into that wall, and St. Clair will not bring anyone to this C site, at least for the moment. We'll see what they choose to do as they continuously back up
Swarm
back
grenade out.
into that attack side spawn and begin to transition over to the A site. Now, the operator comes back out. Zella with this Phantom. Mizzou with position. Here comes the Killjoy, however. That ultimate coming through. Now on to B. Will clear Mizzou out at least partially, but Ponder has already fallen in the hands of that KJ. Canadian grabs another. Conch will get one with this operator, looking for some more, but have yet to find it, as Panda
Spike
did pick up
planted.
new meta. The spike has gone down. Conch is going to go down to chillin' as well. It'll be Piggy and Panda, the last ones left around. The stun comes through. Great shots from Piggy. Gets two. Panda gets another. Fantastic round from Mizzou. I got a little nervous there with the way things started, but they plan around it at the end very, very well. Some fantastically placed shots from both Panda and Piggy to secure that 8-4 lead.
Can I get a pog in the chat,
Yeah.
please? Can I get a pog? We needed that round. That was huge. Panda
We absolutely did.
clutching up. Impact frags. Always the impact frags. So, good job there. Going to the Sex Pistol. Conch on the Sheriff. Seen a lot of Sheriff buys recently. But yeah, you love to see it. The thing is, SEC, I think, even though this map is very attacker-sided, they do have a bit of a stronger defender comp here. So Mizzou's got to find a way around all this utility. The Astra pulls, the smokes, the Viper smokes, the mollies, all of this is just very hard to deal with. But they are going to send it towards A, and there's not a lot of St. Clair members contesting this, so should be good early for Mizzou.
Yeah, exactly what we're hoping for is the flash will come out quickly from one. The satchel charge also getting some work done, and this door will bring Mizzou right to what they're looking for. The one turret taken down by them. Now St. Clair must be aware now that this fight will take place on a site, whether you like it or not. Ponder does have a pretty nice angle here right above this line here. The bot will come through, but gets shot out by his teammate. And Ponder just very patiently waiting as one grenade comes through, dodges out on the flash. It will only hit him partially. Piggy's going to get one immediately, but go down to about 2 health and stay alive. The angle is not quite enough as Gub gets one. Panda and Piggy get another in response. Super Shy, how about one for himself? It is going to be Jello getting 2, however, but just the Sky remaining for the side of St. Clair. Needs to try and get the defuse, but Panda gets the kill. 10 health in a dream. That's all that he needs, as Mizzou now go up 9-4.
I love taking both pistol rounds of this map. It's always very nice to see. Piggy pulled some magic there, staying alive with such low HP, and so did Panda. These pistol rounds just can get a little wacky sometimes, but able to pick up the first round. Mizzou now trying to take this momentum all the way to victory here, as they are ahead by 5 rounds. But Ponder just on the Sheriff. That's a bit of a odd choice, I would say. But I guess he's feeling it. He likes the revolver.
Yeah, he's feeling it. Chillin' is unfortunately feeling it too, as now with Piggy falling very early in the round. He'll pick up the Guardian from his in-game leader. They'll see the jump peek from 1, and Zella will fire a shot, but not find anything other than that. An alt point picked up for the Viper, as Conch gets one onto Chillin. Now, Zella certainly needs to be careful with multiple members holding this angle, but is going to take the long way around as Mizzou has got a few members here on B, and look how heavily this site is being stacked now by St. Clair. They've got all 4 members that are alive here on this A site, and Mizzou is just going to slowly make their way on to C. They have plenty of time to plant this spike, and St. Clair, at least for the time being, is none the wiser.
Yeah, I think Mizzou's going to play for C long as well.
Out of charges.
You know, usually you don't want to give sight to a team that's on eco, but this post plant on C is just so hard to deal with. Also, not a fan of Panda going for a 1v1 here in a 4v4, but luckily St. Clair's just going to all monkey together strong out towards T-spawn, and now it's Ponder on an island with a Phantom.
Yeah, he's got the potential here to make something happen. New Meta and Canadian are there. There's one. They're going to need to see a couple more. Make it 3, almost 4 for Ponder. Super Shy will sweep up the rest of the mess. But Ponder, he is so good when he holds these angles, finds these spots, picks up a 3K for himself, and brings Mizzou one step closer to a series win.
Yeah, I was a little worried there. You know, Ponder just had that Phantom, but his teammate was able to come back, distract him a little bit. He's able to get 3, bring it to 22-9 KD ratio. Absolutely bussin' right now is Ponder.
Very
I don't have any other
well.
word for it. I can't pick any other word in my vocabulary other than bussin'.
I think that is the definition. If you looked it up right now, it's in the Merriam-Webster. It's a picture of
It'll be
Ponder.
a picture of Ponder
It would be.
in his giant forehead.
Yeah, it would be. And Ponder hoping to clean this one out and give Mizzou a series win here over St. Clair. Flash comes through. He lands a dink onto one, but not lethal damage down there now. So he's just going to very aggressively hold this angle. The Astra Smoke will come through, so he'll make his way on out. He will spot one and take a couple shots from both sides. And Jello will be the one who claims the kill. Piggy finds himself
That's awkward.
in potentially the wrong side of the map here, as so does Conch. Canadian picking up that one. It is just Zella and Piggy, or excuse me, Zella and Panda still kicking here now. See Zella holding this angle onto a site. Will allow for his teammate to walk on in. He is walking right into Canadian. A great flash, but just not able to land those shots. And now it's a flawless as Canadian gets 3. And St. Clair bring Mizzou within 5.
Get this guy off the Guardian. That was the easiest setup of his life. Absolutely whiffs. Unfortunate, but Zella is one of those players that can bring it right back real quickly. So I have no worries there. 10-5 for Mizzou. You know, just some of those picks there just didn't go their way. I think the key here still is, you know, try to force out some util on C and B, and then see what Zella can do on this lurk and see where the enemies are on the map.
Yeah.
It's just kind of a play it how you go type attack.
We'll see what they can find as they do just that here now. It's a Vandal and Light Shields for Ponder, and he's looking for one. He spots the leg of one St. Clair player, and now will move his way on to C. They're not going to find anyone or anything just yet as the scout comes through. They'll find one here on C, and a great shot from Ponder as the smoke comes through. He satchels himself forward, and we'll look for some more. Here comes a fantastic nade, like you said. Panda is going to claim that kill on to Gub. Chillin will take out Ponder, however, and now it's Zella who needs to find something here as Panda will get this plant.
I've got your trail.
The Sky Ult going to come through from Panda. They'll send 2 in that opposite direction. You can see how many members of St. Clair here waiting to walk through this doorway. Now this smoke also providing some extra cover for the one hanging out on the opposite side. It is Chillin, who will finally get the peek, and a great shot from Piggy secures that one goes a little better. The shots to the wall as Canadian and Jello get two, but Super Shy gets both. And Alex Zella is the one who gives Mizzou an 11-5 lead. Just a few more rounds as it will be the side of St. Clair going into a timeout now. And Mizzou doing a fantastic job here so far, giving them a perfect position to take this one home.
Yep, great job there. Ponder getting the opening kill there, satcheling onto site, getting the post plant set up, playing that man advantage, trading out perfectly. Textbook Valorant right there. You love to see it from the boys. And I think, I'm just taking a look at their cams right now. It looks like Zella's smiling a little bit. So the vibes are pretty good. They're just kind of chilling here. I think Piggy's got a snack or something.
I think he's eating.
Is he eating something?
He's eating something.
Oh, but he's also coaching. He's also coaching really hard right now.
Yeah,
he's going crazy. He's like, no, you guys, we gotta shut this down right now. I've never seen a timeout.
It's over.
No. It's
over, ladies and gentlemen. We need to take this one home.
No, see, he's out of his chair.
Getting up.
He's getting ready. He's about to beat his teammate up. He's about to throw some hands.
He's taking down
He's
Zella.
a boxer. Do you know that?
I did,
He's a boxer.
You know, him and Connor have been going to those classes at the rec.
Oh, yeah.
I know, yeah.
Oh, yeah. You better watch out. On land, watch out.
Well, I did.
That's all I'm saying.
These guys are going to be a menace to society's threat to deal with.
For real.
As Conch and Piggy are hoping to do the same thing here now on Lotus to claim a victory over St. Clair, and they just need 2 more round wins to do it. And this round will start with a push here on to B. Satchel charge into a showstopper. It won't find a target, unfortunately, but it will clear lots of space. Super Shy will plant and drop this Viper's Pit. They really want to commit as much as they can into this, what could potentially lead into a match point, to try to secure this win. New Meta is beginning to peak, but Conch is the one who claims that one, as it's Ponder holding his angle. He's gonna claim one as Piggy grabs another fantastic grenade, but not gonna find anything just yet. Super Shy will drop Jello, however, but Chillin has dropped Super Shy as well. It's just the Viper remaining for St. Clair. He has started to defuse, and Connor very calmly walks in, brings Mizzou to 12-5, and now match point for the Tigers.
Yep, match point. Another clean round. I'm not going to say it again, but I am going to say it again. Opening kill, post plant, boom, game, set, match.
Yes,
Easy job for Mizzou. Relying on Ponder to get these opening kills. He's playing really smart there too. He got info on that Killjoy through the door. Just holds that angle perfectly. Him and Conch pick it up. And now we are on match point, and he's going to satchel out again. There he goes.
Very aggressive here on to A, and
what?
Can't quite find one.
Nerf Stinger right now. That's criminal.
As Jello is the one to claim that. And some great shots from Piggy. Take down 2. Here comes the St. Clair Raze ult, which will take down Panda, as well as taking down the Spike. And we picked up
Wait, Piggy's on a heater
by 1.
right now.
Piggy just got 3 on the opposite side of the map. We'll now see Super Shy begin to plant here on to A, and it's just him and Conch against a Raze and an Astra, hoping to secure Mizzou this series win, as it will be an Astra ult coming down.
Oh, perfect positioning from Zella. They don't check him. He's in such a good spot. He's got all the
One
info,
enemy remaining.
and he's going to get the frag.
Yeah, he already got 1. He knows where the last one is, and perfectly plays it to secure Mizzou the win. We had the nice win on map number 1. Let things slip a little bit on map 2, but come out in pretty dominant fashion, I'll say, on Lotus to take that series victory.
Yeah, I mean, on map 2, got a little scary. Goes into overtime. We lose it. But, I mean, Mizzou just shows their dominance right there on that map 3. They're like, nope, no more messing around. We got this. Lock it in.
Yeah.
And they certainly did. And that's going to be another dub for NECC. I think we've only lost to Ball State at this point.
I think so, yeah.
So Mizzou's been doing really good in NECC Legends. But we got one more NECC Legends match next week, Converse Purple.
Yeah.
And then it'll be on to playoffs.
Important match for the Tigers here in this one. But, yeah, I believe that's all from this series. I think we can try and get a player in here for a brief interview. But before we get that player and we'll talk to them about this last match and their win over St. Clair, we'll go to a quick break. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, everyone, to the Mizzou Esports Twitch stream after a 2-1 series victory over St. Clair. I'm here with W Panda. Congrats on the win, first and foremost.
Thank you. Thank you.
Of course, of course. So I guess first we'll kind of talk about that first map. You had a really big game, and that one had some really, I mean, you were picking up a lot of kills in the first place, but me and Blake were talking about on the stream. A lot of big use of the utility on that breach there in game number 1. We were also talking about you just recently role swapped. How has that been, and how have you adapted to the change here in the last couple weeks?
For sure, there's definitely been some growing pains. There's definitely times where I'm like, I want to go back, play Specs again. But overall, I'm enjoying it. I like it. It's just a lot of growing pain.
Yeah.
There's a lot of rounds where I'm like, I don't know what to do here. So, yeah.
Sure, yeah, it happens, but you come out with the win today. One of the things Blake and I were talking about is every Monday, you guys have these NECC Legends matches, and this is one that is just chock full of all of the best teams in collegiate. How has that been? I know you guys have been pretty successful so far, but what's it like knowing that every week is going to be a matchup that's going to be tough?
It's definitely fun. It's a lot more competitive. I'm enjoying the competition each week and not just showing up to a match without really feeling some pressure or like we're not being valuable with our time. So it's a lot of I think it's good for us, especially when I think it's valuable when we lose.
Yeah.
Because we learn a lot. Although you would like to win every game.
Of course.
But I'm enjoying the competition this semester. There's a lot more.
Yeah.
For sure.
Great. So I guess just the last thing I'll ask you about, we'll just talk about this series once again real quick. Obviously, game 2 was a pretty grueling one, going to overtime, dropping it, of course. You guys kind of brought your way back into what could be a winning position, dropped it. What was the discussion going into map 3? Because obviously map 3 you guys came out super strong and won in pretty dominant fashion.
Honestly, me and Piggy were talking about how we're going to fight each other. He's a pretty short guy, so I think I could take him in a fight. And, there was really no discussion about the game. I think we all felt confident we were going to win. But just know that if I fight Devin, I will win. So, yeah, that's
That's good to know. potentially Mizzou Esports boxing match win. We'll find out.
Yeah,
maybe
I'm ready for it.
maybe one day.
I'm ready for it.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it when the day comes. But for now, congrats on the win once again over St. Clair in the NECC Legends Division. I have been Paladino. That's all from us here on the Mizzou Esports Twitch stream. We've got some more streams coming at you later this week, but we are done for the night. Thank you all very, very so much for watching. We'll catch you next time. Have a good night.